What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, good to see you. Some of you already up in here dropping comments. Please smash that like button as you guys hop in here. Drop us some comments, questions, concerns. Say hello to your people here in the community. And remember, guys, that the Wednesday live streams are a long form show. So we will be here for probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We're going to shoot for to try to keep it under 3 hours today. We're going to be here talking about Suboxone, methadone, Kratom, Sublocade, opiate addiction recovery, all that stuff, guys. So if any of those things are of interest to you, hang out for a while and we will be back to discuss. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. We are live, baby, baby. Good to see everybody up in here. I see some people jumping in here early, dropping the comments, smashing that like button. It looks like we've got 7 likes, guys. Please smash that like button. Let's get that baby over 10 real quick. Pump, 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 pump. Pump up the volume, babies. You are all my babies, it's true. All right, who's all up in here, guys? Let me say hello. Let me say hello. Looks like we've got a couple early birds up in here. Scott, first post of the day, says same here. Same here. What? Did somebody remove a post? What's up, Scott? If you're still in here, my friend. Kimmy B showing up in here early. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate that. She says, "Hey everyone, welcome to Kevin's Wednesday live stream, baby. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way in." I appreciate that, Kimmy. I appreciate that, girl. Coming up in here early. Let's see. Fox is up in here early as well. What's up, Fox Bat? How you doing, brother? Any updates, guys? Can you guys give us the updates on your situations? What's new in your neck of the woods? Doesn't have to be about Suboxone or Sublocade or anything like that. Could just be stuff you have going on in life. I'd like to hear what's going on in your guys' neck of the woods. To my mods, please let me know if anything is off with the sound or the lights or anything like that. Please let me know if anything goes weird during the stream. If I need to turn the volume up or down, if I'm mumbling, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Who else is up in here? Scott says, "Hola." So is that the same Scott that posted earlier? Or is there 2 different Scotts in here? Scott L, is that you that posted like an hour ago in here? Good to see. I like that you guys have pictures. If you don't have a profile picture set up on YouTube, please set one up so we can all see who you guys are. When you make comments, it'll pop up on the screen. So before we jump too far into the stream here, guys, and I don't know if you guys seen the little note that I posted yesterday, in the community section. We're going to try to limit the stream to 2 hours to 2.5 hours today, guys. So we've been going too long, going over 3 hours somehow. I don't know how it always happens, but it does. So we're really going to try shoot for 2 to 2.5 hours today, somewhere around there. I'll do my best to not get 30 minutes behind in the comments, so I better start talking so that doesn't happen. So as you guys see on the bottom, scrolling across the bottom, look, there's the disclaimer. And remember, guys, that I am not a doctor, and nothing on this channel, anywhere on this channel, any video I've ever made, nothing is medical advice. So if you are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical doctor, guys. Find some help in your local area. Reach out. Don't suffer through this stuff in silence. And just remember, guys, that this channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for me to share my experience with you, and for you to share your experience with others. I realize that not everybody wants to make a YouTube channel talking about their struggles in life. So if that's you and you still would like to help others, then this is your channel. This is where you guys share what's going on in your life. Things that have worked for you, things that have not worked for you, your current struggles, your current successes, all of it, guys. We want to hear it all here. You're safe here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and remove the disclaimer on the bottom now. As you see, says the current banner, I guess you call it, says, "Please be sure and share with us your updates, goals, setbacks, etc. We want to support you on your path to freedom." So as I said just a moment ago, guys, let us know what you're going through. Drop a comment. Don't be ghost listening up in here. At least say hello. At least say hello. So we know you up in here. All right. Who's in here, guys? Who's in here? Let's get back to some comments. Oh, hit the wrong button. kgsmith in the house. What's up, girl? Good to see you in here. We got Megan B in the house. Man, Megan's been up in here all the time ever since she's been on this channel. I like to see you guys being consistent. KG Smith has been on here real consistent as well. Kimmy B up in here every time. Mama Deb back in the house. Good to see you, Mama Deb. She says, "I'm babysitting animals now. I'll be on soon." All right, we'll be here. We'll be here, Mama Deb. Good to see you hopping in here. Brandon says, "You don't want to know." Uh-oh, what happened to Brandon? Brandon says, "I'm not good." Oh no, guys. What's going on with our group lately, guys? Our group is struggling. People are out there passing away and loved ones are being lost and people are relapsing. Guys, let us know what's going on, Brandon. Sorry you're struggling, my friend. Fox says, I've been working on a new medicine called Sanenga. I don't know if I'm saying that right. From Amazon that's seriously helping my chronic illness. Let me try to read that again. Sanenga. So what is it? What exactly is it, and what does it do, Fox? It's good to hear that you're trying different things and that it's helping you. That's awesome. Scott says that was not me. Okay, so it's a different Scott. All right. So we got two Scotts up in here. Mikey, what's up? Mikey says no pain, Kev. Oh, I love to see that. It's a good day when Mikey's not in pain because that doesn't happen all the time. That doesn't happen very often for what I've been seeing. So glad to hear you're not struggling today, suffering in pain over there, Mikey. Is there any particular reason why you're not in pain? Let's see. Oh, Mikey says, I'll be careful today, Kimmy, with my thumb touching the screen, getting the lidocaine shot tomorrow. She's like, you're all good. Yeah, sometimes my mods accidentally hit buttons and time people out, or, you know, stuff happens out there. Sometimes things goof up. It's all good, guys. Tara's in the house. What's up, Tara? Good to see you in here. I love when the organ comes on in this song. I'm glad you like that song. I've been thinking about switching the songs up on the intro, outro. Do you guys like the songs that I play on here? Should I switch them up? Try something different? What do you guys think? KG, if you can give us an update, if you haven't yet, if you have already given us an update on your Butrans patch / Suboxone taper. If you've already mentioned that, I'll get to the comment in just a moment. Dang, you guys are going off in the live comments, so I need to make sure I get going here. So Scott, shout out to you, says 134 days exactly. I've been feeling better. My appetite has been terrible, though. Shout out to you, Scott. Let's see, I was having some blue days last week. Sleep has been fine, nothing totally unbearable. Congratulations at 134 days, Scott. You the man. Glad you're feeling a little bit better. I'm surprised your appetite hasn't come roaring back at that point. All right, scrolling down to some newer comments. Here. I'm probably already 10 minutes behind. I've been having some elbow pain today. Oh, sometimes I have like this weird like tendon pain, it feels like. I went pretty hard in the gym last night. All right, let's go ahead and keep on scrolling here. Yeah, so Kimmy says, Brandon, if we can help, we will. So Brandon says he's not going to say on here. Uh-oh, it's that bad, man? You can say on here as long as it's nothing too graphic, or you just don't want to share, or what? Did you relapse, brother? It's all good if you did. Just let us know, man. Let us know what's going on. If you had to slip up or something like that, let us know. Hopefully it's nothing like that, but if it is, I mean, really, what else could it be, right? If you don't want to say something like that on here, I understand though. But I am interested, since you're on Sublocade, exactly what happened. If you can share with us, Brandon, I'd appreciate that, brother. If not, I get it though. Tara says, we definitely want to know. Oh, yep. He says, okay, so here we go. I appreciate the honesty, Brandon. That's cool, man. He says, I fell off the wagon. So he says big time too. Oh no. So Brandon says he's back on the H. Dude, I'm sorry. Are you sure it's even H, Brandon? That sucks, dude. Guys, the relapses are happening at an alarming rate right now. Like right now, this stuff is happening bad in our little recovery group we've got here, guys. There's a lot of you guys who are struggling out there, and I'm sorry that you guys are struggling and relapsing. I know that the devil's always on your shoulder, trying to pull you back into that lifestyle. How long ago did you relapse, Brandon? And I've been hearing everyone says that there's no H left out there. Are you sure it's even H? And you're on Sublocade, right? So is it Sublocade not blocking anything, or like how is that working, Brandon? Sorry to hear that, brother. So he says, yes, it is, I'm sure. Okay, so, I mean, at least hopefully know what you're getting. I guess I don't know. I always hear people say that too. And somebody else said that last week. Somebody from Colorado said that they got it from legit people, and then I hear sometimes people say that there's none left, no more H left, like real H left. So I don't know, but dude, that sucks. How long have you relapsed for, Brandon? That really sucks, guys. There's another content creator. I'm not saying any names here. I'll wait for them to release their own video. But there's another content creator in this community that has also recently relapsed and is really struggling right now. So be careful out there, guys. This stuff is serious. You're only one little thing away from taking that dirt nap, and you ain't ever getting back up again, guys. Realize how precious this life is that we have. It sucks. It sucks that, none of us can do anything for you guys in the moment as you're doing this stuff, right? All we can do is be here to support you and listen and, send prayers or good vibes your way. And that freaking sucks, man. Yeah, give us. So Brandon says, I know who you're talking about, Kev. I talk with him daily. Okay. Yeah. If you guys are in contact with people who are struggling, like, do what you can to support them. But just remember, guys, like, you also have to keep an eye on yourself and make sure that you're not giving away energy that you don't have to give. So just really be careful. Always take care of yourself first. And then if you have that energy, if you have the power within you to help others, and it's not going to set you back and set you on a relapse path, then please, reach out and help people, guys, if you can. Understand if you want to keep it private, but we're here for you. Yeah, some people don't like to share that stuff, but I applaud you, Brandon, for saying that and coming out and letting us know. And now we can keep update with you and support you as you get back on the right path. So hopefully, every day that you stay in active addiction, it's going to be that much harder, my friend. So hopefully you can course correct as soon as possible. And that goes for anybody who relapses. The longer you stay in active addiction, the harder it's going to be, guys. So you know what you got to do. You know that that's not the right choice for you. That's not the right lifestyle for you. So please reach out to people who are also in your local area who can help you and keep an eye on you guys, especially if you're messing around with, H or Fent, because this stuff can wipe you out just like that. We just seen Mama Cindy lost 2 people in her family in like less than a month, guys, to Fent. It killed them. They're dead. They're gone. They lost, those are people's parents and wives and husbands and stuff like that. Like their whole family is now, screwed. And that's obviously not me laughing at the situation, but it's like, dude, this is freaking jacked up. You know what I mean, guys? So we're seeing people out there dying. We're seeing a lot of people out there relapsing. Remember, not too long ago, Ethan told us that he relapsed and he went to, I think he's still in rehab or wherever he went for treatment. So Ethan, if you ever see this on the replay, dude, let us know if you're all right, because it's been a while since he's been off the channel now. Yeah, every day is a chance to just hit that reset button, guys. It's literally, you go to bed and you wake up the next day and you can start right then and there. Meg says, I'm struggling with my health this week too. Anything in particular with that, Meg? That's a really good comment. Tara says, you took a step back? Question mark. It's okay, Brandon. You're here. That's wonderful. You can step forward again. That's a really good comment, Tara. Tara, you always know what to say. Yeah, she does. So Meg says, I'm struggling with appetite, muscle weakness, headaches, and I have Hashimoto's. Dang, Meg. It's weird. I get like migraines, kind of like seasonal migraines. Sometimes they come and just kick my butt. And then sometimes I don't have them for months. Sorry you're struggling, Meg. Carrie, what's up, Carrie 3 says, hello, Kevin. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. Good to see you hopping up in here, Carrie. Good to see you. Oh, 17 people in here, guys. Please smash that like button. Looks like we've got 11 likes on the video. I know we can easily get that over 15, 18 people in here now. There's more people coming in, guys. So please bang that like button if you haven't yet done so. We could let other people find this channel. And clearly... a lot of you are struggling out there right now. So if fentanyl killed 107,000 people in 2021, you know it's probably only worse in 2023. So people need to find this information and find their people, right? And share their struggles, because so many people just suffer in silence and try to fight their way through this hellish lifestyle by themselves. And that's not cool to do that. So Fox says it's eye drops that people in the Amazon use to sharpen their eyesight. Has a powerful energetic effect for clearing stagnant energy. I know it sounds woo-woo, but somehow it's helping. Dude, that's badass. And yeah, who cares if it sounds woo-woo? If it's helping, that's really all that matters. You know what I mean? Mikey says, muscle relaxant in the morning ever since this morning. No pain, Big Kev. Awesome stuff, Mikey. Yeah, just find what works for you, my friend. I'm glad that you're figuring things out. You're dialing yourself in. Just something I wanted to talk about real quick, kind of along the lines of what Mikey was just talking about. You guys know how he struggles with... he struggles with the pain, you know what I mean? And something I was kind of thinking about, like I'll probably make a little video on this, but if you find something that works, guys, do your best not to take it every day, because what will happen is you'll gain a tolerance to whatever it is, right? Like, just for example, with caffeine. If you take a caffeine pill or a cup of coffee every morning and you get energy from that for the first month or two, right? After that, you're going to start getting a tolerance to it, and then it's not going to stop. It's going to stop working. So, and that goes with really anything in life. If you take something on a daily basis, something that really works, it's going to stop working after some time, guys. It might be a month, it might be 2 months, it might be 6 months, but you will gain tolerance to anything that you take on a daily basis. So if you find something that works, whether it's for energy and caffeine, or if it's for Suboxone, or if it's for muscle relaxer, whatever it is, it could be anything in life. Try not to take something every single day if you can, obviously, because that will help. That will continue to help it work without you gaining tolerance to it. Ideally, you would take something less than you took it. So, just for example, like if you were a caffeine person, if you could somehow take caffeine, say 3 days a week, you have more time off than you have on it. So that's going to keep your tolerance down, right? Something to think about, guys. All right, I got to scroll through the comments as I'm already getting behind here. We got more people coming in here. You guys smash the like button, and look at that. We've now got 20 people in here. So keep smashing the like as you guys come in. I appreciate that. It does help other people find this channel. Thank you, guys. Love y'all. Bang that like. Let's see here. So Megan says, nice, Fox. I would like to try that. Yeah, if you do try that, Meg, let us know how that works out for you. I used to have to take that really strong medication for, what's it called? Sumatriptan or something like that. It's like the generic version for, y'all know what it is. It's for this really strong migraines. I hate the way that crap makes me feel. It makes me feel like kind of zombie-like. It kind of reminds me of like a different feeling of Suboxone in a way. So Carrie says, Kimmy, you feeling better? I watched your video on YouTube and I related to so much of what you were saying. So KG says, day 5 with my current patch, and this morning after running, it came completely unstuck. The patch is not for people who want to exercise and sweat. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I super glued it. Hey, that's a really creative idea, KG. Yeah, it's crazy how super glue can like mend together big old gashing wounds in our hands and stuff, right? Did it stay back on? Is it good now since you did that, KG? That's really creative. That's a good idea. That's dedication. She gonna super glue that patch to herself. So it sounds like, and that's something that I think Zach has said before. He said he did Butran's patch, and in Florida it's so hot out there and like, you know, muggy all the time, humid, that, you know, kind of depending on what time of the year it is and where you're located and your physical activity, like you definitely don't want to go sit in a sauna if you've got the Butran's patch, because you'll probably sweat it right off. So something to think about for folks who are considering Butrans, who are trying Butrans to help finish their Suboxone taper off. I would definitely be interested in hearing what the doc says about that, if he's got any other tips for you, or maybe you could tell him about what you did if it worked. I appreciate the update, kgsmith. Are you still chilling around, like, what was it, 0.75 milligrams, kg? Carrie has a good comment. She says, I'm wondering why so many people are struggling now. I thought during the pandemic people would be struggling big time. I was definitely struggling during the pandemic. I mean, I had closed my business and I was definitely not doing good during the pandemic time, for sure. But you're right. Yeah, it seems like there's an abnormally high amount of people who are struggling with relapse and cravings and just life in general right now. Hopefully it's a wave that just comes and goes and passes, right, guys? And hopefully we don't lose any more people to that, to this, you know, relapse, overdose, death. And like I said earlier, guys, I'm not ever going to say any names on who else I'm talking about, but I had a phone call with the person that I'm talking about today, in fact, and it's just heartbreaking to hear what it's like when somebody's on fentanyl, guys. And knowing how they are when they're normal and then hearing them like this, it doesn't even sound like the same person. It's very, very scary to hear. And I can imagine what that would look like, seeing somebody on fentanyl right now, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen what that looks like, but damn, dude, just hearing this person's voice, it was like, dude, it doesn't even sound like the same person. It really changes their entire, everything about them, right, guys? We just had a sponsorship come through from Marky Rizzo. Sends a $5 cash app. Baby. Firing up the jets over here. Firing up the jets. Dropping those bombs up in here, guys. I appreciate the love once again, Marky Rizzo. You my man. Says, let's go, baby. Woo! Sorry, that was probably too loud up in your ear, guys. That probably was louder. I appreciate the love, Marky R. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I responded to something you said recently about your tea, but I haven't heard back on that, my friend. So if you could respond to that whenever you get some time. You guys know that I'm not the most timeliest person as far as like responding to comments and stuff. I do my best, but I do have other YouTube channels as well that I'm trying to post on. So I do give this channel my most attention though, and my most time and energy to this channel by far. So be patient with me, guys. If you guys drop a comment and you're on the replay crew, if you're on the replay crew and you really need a response, then you can just drop a quick question. Kimmy had posted a link to my clarity.fm. I had somebody reach out after the last Sunday live stream, so that was nice to speak with somebody on there about their situation. If you need to have a private conversation with me, you can do so in the description box. There's a link to my clarity.fm. You simply book a time slot that works for you, and we can chat for as little as 5 minutes or 5 hours, whatever you guys need me for, all right? I'm sure Kimmy will probably post a link to that as well. So I appreciate you posting that on the chat last Sunday as well, Kimmy. Thank you. Yeah, Tara says, I agreed. It's heartbreaking. They're not the same on Fent. And somehow I skipped way past all these questions. So I'm going to rewind here. There we go. So currently, okay, so Brandon. So Brandon's been struggling for a week. He's been back on the H, guys. So keep your prayers going out to our people who are struggling. There are more than a few of you out there who have recently relapsed, guys. So do you have a plan for now, Brandon? Do you have any idea how you're going to get out of that or what you're going to do? Thanks for posting that, Kimmy. Kimmy posted a link to the clarity.fm, guys. If any of you guys need that link, it's there for you. Careful, Brandon. Don't use alone. And if you have to, call a friend. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's so scary because it reminds me of the video. And this is also something that I told the person I was speaking with today. I said, dude, record a video of yourself so that when you get past this, you can see, it can remind you of what you don't want to be anymore. Because oftentimes, the time will just go by, and when they took the Fent or the H, it just goes by, and then, they don't really realize what happened. The time just goes by. But if you have a video of this and you see what you look like and you act like and you talk like when you're under the influence of these medications. For me, I have that video from 2016, I think it was. And occasionally I'll go look at it and just remind myself how far I have come from that damn lifestyle. Like, I don't even recognize that person at all. I'm like, holy shit, that was me, dude. That was me. So Scott says, I went to my uncle's funeral about a month ago. The toxicology just came back and it was an accidental overdose. There was Kratom, Coca-Cola Classic, and Fent in his system. So scary. Damn, Scott, dude, that sucks, man. Kratom, Coca-Cola Classic, and Fent, dude. That's... Man, oh man. It makes you wonder, was he struggling with addiction, just trying to patch his way through with Kratom and then had a relapse or something? Or what do you think the story was with that, Scott? Do you know what the story was with that? As far as his addiction, maybe / recovery goes? Ugh. It seems to be a summer thing. Yeah, I don't do very well in the summer. I don't even like to go outside in the summer. It's too damn hot. And I'm already getting behind by a large margin. All right, getting my scroll on here, guys. I'm going to try to respond to the comments that need my responses from. Megan had a good comment. Says, get the oxygen mask on your face so you can help others with theirs. Yes. Take care of you guys. Make sure that you're good and then help others. Let me remove this banner off the screen. TJD, what's up, my friend? Good to see you up in here. You've been dropping some comments for the algo lately. I appreciate that, my friend. I love that we're a helpful and caring community here. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see your pup on the screen there. So he says, what does he say? A month since my last 50 milligram shot. Such a small dose. I was worried I'd start feeling the dreadful withdrawal, but so far so good. Hopefully we'll get together on a video in a few months. I would love that. Yes, that sounds like a plan. Let's definitely do that. And congratulations on, I mean, you got down to such a low dang dose on that shot. I remember how small that shot was. That's a tiny little shot that you took there. So glad you're doing well. Make sure that you keep in touch with the channel, and I know you will. And yeah, we'll definitely have you on probably a few months down the road and let everybody know how it's gone and how it's going for you. So Brandon says, I was going to keep it private, but I decided to go ahead and tell. Yeah, that's the right thing, Brandon, for sure, dude. To get that stuff off your chest. Don't, trying to hold in something like that to yourself. Yeah, you made the right move, my friend. Now we all know what's going on. We'll keep an eye on you and we'll keep checking in with you and make sure that you're doing hopefully better from here. Kimmy got herself a sunburn today. Better get the aloe on, girl. Streamliner says, got off Suboxone last October. I had 7 months under my belt, but I couldn't shake the extreme fatigue. I attributed my fatigue to pause, but now think it was unrelated. I take 7 grams of Kratom and still fatigued. Wow, that's a hell of a comment, Streamliner. Thanks for sharing. So, yeah, you were off October, 7 months. You had 7 months, but a lot of people struggle with the fatigue when they come off Suboxone, guys. A lot of people struggle with a lot of fatigue when coming off Suboxone. And sometimes it's for a prolonged amount of time. It doesn't say what dose you jumped off of. So you're taking the Kratom to kind of fill the gaps, but you're still fatigued. So is it safe to say that the Kratom isn't really doing anything for you? So it's almost like, why take it, right? How long have you been on the Kratom, Streamliner? NoCap in the house. What's up, NoCap? Good to see you, my friend. And I'm bouncing back and forth between the live comments and the older comments here. Megan says, I've been praying for Cindy. She must really be struggling. Yeah, when I seen her comment, I think Sunday, about how sometimes she says it's just hard to breathe. Like, you can just hear the pain in that statement. So it really, really sucks that so many people close to this channel are struggling right now, guys. So it's not always, perfect out there. And sometimes it's just really, the rain really starts to come down, and that seems like that's right now. Hey, this is Scott. I'm back. Okay, so we do have 2 different Scotts here on the channel. All right. Scott's got a picture up now on his channel. So good to see you, my friend. Got yourself a good beard there. Beard and a hat. I like that. 510 says, hey, bro, I'm still here watching your lives, but I haven't commented in a while because this Suboxone addiction has me depressed. I'm stuck at 2 milligrams a day. I feel like I'll never get off. It could always be worse, 510. Look at all the people who are relapsing right now, buddy. Would you rather be in their shoes, relapsed on Fent or H? I know that there's a lot of people who feel like they can never get off of Suboxone, and that can depress you, and I get that. I definitely get that, guys, but a lot of people are struggling right now. Like, what are the problems that you're having being on just 2 milligrams a day of Suboxone? There shouldn't really be a lot of issues, right? I think a lot of the time for people who are down at the lower doses, it's almost like, I don't know, we'll talk about this in a minute. I've got something I wanted to kind of talk about. So hang tight, 510. We'll talk about some more Suboxone stuff in just a few minutes, my friend. But I understand the frustration, but it could always be worse, brother. It could always be worse. I'm sure that the people who are relapsing and the people obviously who passed away recently, they would give anything to be in your shoes, chilling at 2 milligrams of Suboxone a day. So there's people that we know on the YouTubes that are stuck at 40, 50 milligrams of Suboxone a day. They would kill to be in your shoes. So there's always people out there who have it worse. But I do understand, the depression, feeling like you're stuck on a medication that you don't really want to be on anymore. I get that. Imitrex, Meg said, yes, that's exactly what it was, Meg. Thanks. You guys always know what I'm talking about. See, that makes me feel better. It's like sometimes my words don't come. Hold on a sec, guys. I might have to take this. She knows I'm on the live stream. That makes me a little scared. I'm either getting butt dialed or there's something serious going on right now, guys, which kind of scares me. Hold on, let me send a text real quick. I hope this isn't bad news, guys. Okay, good. Whew. All right, so it was just a butt dial. That's good. That's good. I had me worried there. You know how when you don't ever get phone calls from somebody and then you get a phone call, you're like, oh, please don't be bad news. Please don't be bad news. So we're good there. We're good there. 25 people up in here. Smash that like button. I appreciate you guys that have done so. We've got this up to 23 likes. I know we can easily get that past 25, guys. There's got to be a few of you who haven't smashed that like button yet. Smash the like button for those who are out there struggling, guys, so we can have other people who are struggling find this channel, find this community. I know a lot of you get value from this community. A lot of you look forward to coming here and just chatting with your people every week. People who understand you, who understand the struggles of addiction, and people who want to better their lives, guys. So please smash the like. Yes, there you go. 24 likes. There we go. We got that. All right. So migraines suck. I've been struggling with migraines for 20 years, Carrie said. Oh, migraines are bad, guys. I actually had my mom's cousin took himself out permanently because of migraines back in the day. They didn't have medications like Imitrex. So I understand why you would do that, because if it's a never-ending migraine, it's like, why am I even here? I wouldn't want to do that. So thank God for medications like Imitrex that can help get you through. I think a lot of times, guys, migraines can really be triggered by dehydration. That's like a major key way that people, and some people don't even ever really put that together. Headaches and migraines are often caused from just simple dehydration. Take some ibuprofen, pound a bunch of water, try to take a nap, put something dark over your eyes, and try to take a nap and sleep it off. I get on here when I can. My job has me all over and not much phone time. I feel you, Scott. I appreciate you hopping in, checking in here when you can, my friend. Jill says duct tape. Oh, so Jill, are you still doing the Butrans as well, Jill? Are you still trying to dial that in? Texas Turner says medical grade tape might work if you can wrap it around one. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah, that stuff's strong. Like maybe make like a little loop or something, like a little Rambo loop or something like that. That's a really good idea. Yeah, there's ways to figure this stuff out, guys. So if you're on Butrans and the thing's falling off when you go for a run, just figure out the next thing to go forward with it, right? There's always workarounds for everything in life. Marky up in here just saying hello to everybody. Scott says, I lost a friend a few weeks ago. She was given a fake pressed blue pill, guys. Oh no, she thought it was Roxy. Sadly, it was fentanyl. So another person getting the fent, guys. Those blue fake Roxys, they're everywhere right now, guys. The chances of getting a real Roxy, blue 30, Oxy, whatever the hell they're called, dude, it's probably almost impossible to find those. So if you think you're out there and you're getting the blue 30s that look like Roxy's, there's probably a 99% chance that it's fake and you're now stuck on fentanyl, guys. If you're lucky enough to make it through, right? Sorry about your loss though, Scott. That sucks, man. There's a lot of people that are just they're doing exactly that same thing right now. I'm really curious to see what the deaths are like now. because really the last report that I heard was from 2001, and that was 107,000 people dead from fentanyl, guys. It killed more people than like everything. It's the highest death rate right now is fentanyl, more than car accidents and COVID and all this other crap added together. It's fentanyl killing 18 to 45-year-olds is the number one cause of death is fentanyl right now. Think about how many people are dying every single day because of this stupid ass drug. It freaking pisses me off. And we just had another sponsorship come through. Mikey just sent a $20 Whopper through the Cashapp app. I appreciate the love, Mikey. I appreciate the love, my friend. Flying through in his F-16, baby. Boom, boom. Mikey dropping a $20 sponsor bomb on the channel. I appreciate the love. Once again, Mikey, he's a very serious contributor to this channel, and I appreciate the consistency, my brother. I appreciate you, and he's also a moderator for the channel. And we are now 48 minutes into this live stream, and that's a perfect time for me to go ahead and thank the sponsors of the week. And so this live stream is brought to you by the following individuals, and I will have them scrolling across the bottom there, guys. Shout out to the sponsors of the week. We had Donna, Kimmy B, and kgsmith hooking it up big time on the channel over the past week. And I appreciate you ladies coming through big time. I really, 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 really appreciate you ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing the love to this channel. And we also had Mikey, who also just sent another $20 cash app. Mikey is also a huge contributor to this channel. Those people I just mentioned are big time contributors of this channel. We also had Jerem1979 and Mama Cindy, Marky Rizzo, and Fox Bat over the last week. So thank you guys for sponsoring this channel, for sponsoring this content. The YT does nothing for this channel. I think I made $10 last month from ad revenue from this channel. So I guess they bought me a hamburger last month. You guys see I post videos every day on the shorts. I'm here for 3 hours every single week, twice a week, doing these streams and all the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It adds up, guys. It is a lot of work what I do for this channel. And that lets me know that you guys appreciate and you value this channel, and I appreciate you guys. As you guys see, there is a link on the screen. Not a link, I should say. There is a notification on the screen, I should say. It says, if you value this channel / community and you would like to show your support to help improve content, you can do so at the Venmo or Cash App links that are listed on the screen. So I would appreciate any and all donations. Thank you. I understand not everybody is in the financial position to do such a thing. And so I do appreciate you guys and especially extra appreciate the people who are able to do the Cash App and Venmo. It makes more of a difference overall because the YT takes like 40% of the super chats. So either way, it's all good. And I appreciate you all showing the love to this channel. Let's get back to some comments. Babies, you're my babies. 26 likes. I appreciate you guys. The likes are free. I thank you for everybody who has supported me by smashing the like button all these times. If you know somebody struggling, share the video so they can find this community, and we'll continue to keep on growing this little family that we've got going here, guys. I haven't gone anywhere for 5 years, and I don't plan on going anywhere. All right, guys. So I know there are a lot of channels specifically in the recovery community who kind of come and go with the wind, right? They always say the same thing. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here forever. And then boof, they're gone. You never hear from them again. So that's not me, baby. We've been here for 5 years and I ain't going nowhere. So let's continue this and let's continue the chats here. As always, guys, I'm open to any comments about things I could change or make better for you guys here on the channel. If there's something that I do that's really annoying, let me know. Maybe I can adjust some things to kind of help not trigger some people if I'm triggering anybody somehow. I do the best that I can. Remember, guys, that I'm not perfect. I can't please everybody. There's going to be some people that absolutely hate me for whatever reason, and that's all good. You don't have to be here. And I just wanted to say that. I think for the most part, y'all like me, right? You guys like me, don't you? So where were we at on the comments here? There we go. All right. So Fox says that Sanangjaa stops a migraine in its tracks for him. So that's awesome. That's good to hear. So it sounds like whatever he's doing is working. Hi, I'm napping. Naps are good, Jill says. Just listening while I walk my dog. Have a good walk, Fox. Okay. So Kimmy posted a link to the Clarity. If you guys need to reach out and have a private chat with me, it's right there for you. So Mikey says, Kev, you're right. I used to take hydros like crazy. That's why the primary care provider gave subs. Then I found a primary care provider that put me on subs. And then 1 year of hell, no appetite, pale, and it was bad sweating, anxiety. So Mikey does a lot better on Subutex for some reason than Suboxone. I remember before I really knew the difference between Subutex and Suboxone, I always thought it's funny when you don't know this stuff and like you think back on it. There was like a brief conversation back in the day with my MAT provider, and I had the idea that people who were on Subutex could still go get loopy, right? And I didn't know it was the bupe that's actually what's blocking the stuff. So it's just funny how like unless you really look into this medication, sometimes it's not what you think it is. Megan said a video is a great idea. kgsmith says, yes, 0.75 milligrams. I have felt so good yesterday and today. I think I'll hang out here a few more weeks. That's a perfect plan, KG. I love that. Yes. If things are going good in your life and you're at a good dose and things are going well, what's the rush in changing it? You know what I mean? You've already cut that dose in half, basically, KG, since you started B-Trans. So you are going smooth and things seem to be working out really well for you. And I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. So Carrie says, I'm packing my bags, going on a vacation. I finally feel good enough to start enjoying my summer. Enjoy that vacation, Carrie. Where are you going? Good to hear. Good to hear. Be safe on that vacation, girl. Scrolling, guys. Sorry, scrolling. Oh, Shannon, what's up? So Shannon says, hey, I'm off third day and I'm feeling rough. I feel like I will never get off either. 510. So give us more details, Shannon. Or wait. Oh, that's Shauna. Okay, sorry. I was a little confused there. So did you just jump off of Suboxone, Shannon? I'm trying to remember your situation. I know we recently spoke. Shauna, did you end up getting the Sublocade? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to remember the situations for all of you. It's hard for me to compartmentalize everybody's situation unless you're like a normie and I know who you are. But remind me, Shannon, what was your situation, what you jumped off and what you did, if you could. There is a light at the other side, ladies and gents. Many people in this community are proof. You're in the right place. Ask questions. Talk about it like you are. You're already taking the right step. Yes, TJ. Appreciate that comment, my friend. You don't have to get off. I'd rather be... Yes, that's a perfect comment. NoCap says, you don't have to get off. I'd rather be on 2 milligrams than be on heroin and homeless. Yes. if you guys got to know where you're at in your recovery. You know, it's easy to sit when I have people who have been in their recovery for many years and they get off Suboxone and they want to get off Suboxone, but that doesn't mean that that's where you're at in your recovery, right? If you're struggling with recent active addiction, then why even try to get off Suboxone? If you're worried that you're going to go back to, and this is something I need to talk about in just a minute, so I'll go in further on that in just a minute, guys, but that's what I had to say about that. Not everybody watching this video needs to taper off Suboxone. It's where you're at in your recovery, guys. And obviously that is not medical advice, so make sure that you talk to your doctor about when it's the right time for you to come off Suboxone. My babies. 24 people in here, 27 likes. I know we're going to get that over 30, guys. Please smash the like if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate that. We got to, what did we get to on Sunday, guys? I think we got to 50 likes. That was the most likes we've ever got on one live stream. So if we could somehow get to that again, I would love that. It makes a lot more people be able to see the channel and the videos. So Megan says, Dr. B says that if you're stable on MAT and you are not in active addiction. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that Suboxone is, I think active addiction and Suboxone is totally separate things. And that's my opinion. You guys might not agree with that, and that's okay. But to me, when you see somebody who's on fentanyl and you see somebody who's on Suboxone or Bupe, it's not even comparable. It's a totally different person. Totally different person. Have you guys seen what it looks like when someone's on fentanyl? Do a YouTube search for Kensington Avenue, I think it's called, and you can see a whole community of people slumped over with their butt crack hanging out. People robbing them as they're standing up, halfway standing up. That's what active addiction looks like to me. And it doesn't even have to be that extreme, right? It could be as extreme as you spending a crap load of money on your habit. 30 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. That's almost a channel record. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff, guys. So it doesn't have to look like that to be horrible for your life. You know, if you're spending way too much time or way too much of your energy and you know in your soul that the drug that you're doing is like ripping your soul from your body, some people feel that way about Suboxone, and that's up to them. But if you are in the position and you're feeling good about your recovery, don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're less than for being on Suboxone, guys. I know that sometimes people want to try to compare their recovery journey to other people's, but nobody's walked in your shoes. We're all different ages. We've all gone through different crap in our lives. So figure out what's working for you and stick with it and make small calculated adjustments. Don't be jumping cold turkey off Suboxone. Taper this shit when the time is right, guys. When the time is right. I've always said it on this channel, but I'm going to say it again, that the number one goal of this channel is not to help you get off Suboxone, is to make sure that you don't relapse and die. Okay, guys? That's the number one goal of this channel, is to make sure that you stay out of active addiction. Not to just get everybody who watches this needs to get off Suboxone. That's not what this channel is about. It's to save your life and to work on your recovery, guys, as it fits your recovery, right? So this is probably a good chance for me to kind of dive into that just a little bit more. So I'm going to throw this on the screen real quick here. Where is it? So scrolling across the bottom there, you guys see what it says? It says, why do you want to get off of Suboxone? Is it really what's best for you at this point in your recovery? And that's something that every person that watches this video needs to ask themselves. Because some people are just recently relapsed, right? Some people have a year in recovery from active addiction. Some of us have been off of street drugs for 7 years, right? So some of us even longer. Some have been on Suboxone. We've seen Zach was on Suboxone for 17 years, I think it was. So don't ever compare me to you, and don't feel like you need to compare me to you or anybody else in the chat. You're on your own level, guys. You guys often hear me laugh, but it's I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny at all. But it kind of is in a weird way, in a really weird way. It's kind of funny. A lot of people can get, it's just like what people go on social media. They compare their lives to what they see on social media, the highlight reels, right? And why do you want to compare yourself to people's highlight reels on the internet? It's just weird. It's just live your own life. Do you, if you're happy, great, keep doing what you're doing. If you're not happy, then make the changes. Because if you don't change, then nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. You're just going to live forever being unhappy. So I say that to say, guys, if you're watching this channel, it's up to you, the person that you look at in the mirror every day, to decide, with the help of your doctor, hopefully. But I realize that not everybody is seeing a doctor for Suboxone. If you are in the position, guys, taper off when it's right for you. If you start having cravings as you're tapering, then that's probably a pretty good sign that you shouldn't be tapering right now, right? That's the way I look at it, especially if your relapse looks like a fentanyl overdose or a heroin overdose. If you're having those cravings and you really don't trust yourself at this point in your recovery, then stay on Suboxone or up your dose if you have to for a little bit, guys. Remember, it's not a race. It's not a race, and it's up to you, the person you're looking at every single day, to find out when it's the time for you to come off Suboxone. For a lot of people, it saves their life on a daily basis. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a minute, guys. I want you guys to ask yourselves, you, the person looking at yourself in the mirror every day, is it really time for you to come off of Suboxone? It's almost like sometimes I think about my channel and the videos that we have. And I think, shit, what if we're doing some things wrong on this channel? And there probably are many things that I've done wrong on this channel, as far as trying to help people find their way through their life, basically. Because it can almost look, if you just take a snapshot about the videos that I've had and the people that I've had on this channel, it can almost make some people feel like they're less than if they can't get off of Suboxone. And I felt that way for a long time, you guys. I really did. Seeing and helping other people get off of Suboxone and then not being able to do that and stay off myself, it can really start to weigh on you, and you can really start to feel like, what the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I do this? Why can everybody else do it, but I can't do it? And do you guys remember when I had Dr. B on the channel? He'd mentioned that only about 10% of people usually really move on from Suboxone, like permanently. And that's a really small number, guys. And that it sucks that it is that way. And let's just say, even if he is off on those numbers by a bit, let's just say another doctor is seeing 20% of people that are making it past Suboxone. That's still a pretty damn small number, guys. So that should tell you right there that it's tough what people are doing when they're on Suboxone and they're trying to taper off. It's tough, guys. I fucking know it. Trust me. You guys have seen my struggles over the years. It's hard as fuck. I watched my dog take her last breath as they injected the shit into her, as she stared at me in the eyes and fell asleep with her eyes open as she was dead on the table. I made it through that. I've seen my dad with a bullet hole in his head sitting in a casket and carried him up the hill to his final resting place. I made it through that. I made it through my active opiate addiction, where I was spending $3,000 every single month for this fake ass high that I could not sustain. I made it through that. And you guys seen how hard it was for me to get off of Suboxone. And chances are I'm probably not even really off of Bupe right now. I would almost be safe to say that I'm not. And that's okay, guys. It doesn't fucking matter, really, right? I'm not out there spending $3,000 a month on my drugs. And I'm not out there robbing banks and shit and like stealing from people. I'm not hurting anybody out there. You know what I mean? So I say all that stuff just to say, guys, take stock of your recovery. If you don't have the equity in your recovery to where you can resist temptations, if you're still around your drug dealing friends, quote unquote, if you're still hanging around with the wrong people, why the hell do you want to get off Suboxone? It doesn't make sense to me. So, like I said, guys, I'm not a doctor and that's not medical advice, but it's really up to you guys, and I'll get off of that topic now. I just wanted to really talk about that for a bit and make sure that you guys know that the number one goal on this channel is that you don't relapse and that you don't die, guys. Not tapering off of Suboxone. Suboxone buys you the time to taper off, and it buys you the time to get your life back together, right? Some people need to be on it for 5 or 10 years or whatever it is, and that's okay, guys. As long as you're not miserable and you don't hate the person you are on Suboxone, what's the fucking problem? All right, back to some comments here. Just a quick side note, we've got 20 people in here and 30 likes, guys. I know we can get, or almost 30 likes. We got 29 likes. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet. Take a second and smash that baby. I would appreciate it, guys. All right, where was I at in the comments here? Jordan says, everyone who is... Hold on a second here. Get the sponsors back up on the stream. Where'd it go? That was a good comment. Everyone who's completely off subs, how long until those morning stomach pains go away? That's a really hard question for anybody to answer, Jordan. It's going to be different for everybody. When you say stomach pains, I'm assuming you mean from like the poopy pants syndrome you get when you come off subs. Is that what you mean? Like, yeah, that's going to be hard. But for me, it was, just remembering back, I would say somewhere around 2 to 4 weeks for me, for my stomach to kind of get back to normal-ish. So Scott says, I've been on opioids since 2014. I took my last oxy in 2018, jumped over to Kratom powder for a couple months, started buying the Kratom shots 2 to 3 times a day, started Subutex in 2019 to present. So wow. Wow, I didn't even know they had Kratom shots back then. I thought Kratom shots were kind of newer to... No? It sounds like they've been going around for quite a while. I appreciate you sharing that, Scott. And that's how it goes for a lot of people, right? They'll start with the Kratom powder and it starts to boost up to the shots. And then before you know it, you're spending $50, $100 a day for a Kratom. What the hell? That's a problem. Or anything for that matter, not just Kratom. Zach, what's up? Zach says, I'm 10 days off jump from 16 milligrams. It was pretty bad, but I'm feeling much better today. Fatigue sucks, but manageable. Holy crap. You, my friend, are a soldier. Cold turkey, 16 milligrams. Lord have mercy. Zach, that's pretty dang impressive, my friend. Fatigue, I would assume, will be there for a while, so be patient with that and just know that it should get better slowly from here, my friend. But damn, that is extremely rare to hear somebody jumping off of 16 milligrams. Whew. Scott, I'm so glad that you're off the Kratom shots, Meg says. It was making me dizzy and sick to my stomach. Oh. 20 or so minutes, the euphoria went away after 20 minutes. Hey, do you know about clenbuterol? I'm working out, trying to cut. A buddy at the gym told me about it. What you think? A lot of people use that for like prepping for a bodybuilding show. I wouldn't take it if you're just trying to get in shape. I mean, Yeah. I appreciate the comment, NoCap. To me, in my opinion, Clen is going to be a gateway to taking steroids. And some people would argue that Clen is a steroid. I probably wouldn't do it, brother. Try to stay away from steroids, guys. Shit can really screw you up too. If you're trying to get cut, man, just get your butt in the gym and learn how to eat a healthy diet. That'll get you a long way. And consistency will also get you a long ass way when working out and the fitness lifestyle, guys. We just had another Cashapp sponsorship. Jeremy G once again dropping bombs up in the house. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate the love. Jeremy G. Dropping the sponsor bomb. Jeremy 1979. I appreciate the consistency and the love you've shown this channel, my friend. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Thank you, man. You the man. Good to see your consistency, chatting in the comments and just showing up to all the live streams. I love when I see Paisley. I see Paisley in the house. What up, girl? I've been thinking about you. Paisley, I know I was kind of laughing around what we talked about last time, and I really hope that didn't offend you. I was kind of giggling about what you told us, and I'm not going to say that again, but I really hope that didn't make you feel like I was like joking or making fun of you. So I'm sorry if that happened, Paisley, and I'm glad to see you back up in here. And hopefully you're doing okay. Paisley, didn't you get on Sublocade recently? So Paisley says, I took my shot and was scheduled for today for my next, but not going. Fingers crossed. Oh my God, no, you won't offend me. Haha. I have a good sense of humor, and so I know it's funny. Okay, good. Yeah, I remember you said something about a comment you made. I was like, oh shit, she probably like thinks I'm like teasing her or something, or like making fun of her. And that's definitely, I don't ever want to make any of you guys feel bad. You guys know I love y'all, and if I'm just like bantering with you guys, then that is what it is, right, guys? So I'm glad that didn't offend you. Mama Deb dropping a super sponsored bomb up in here today, guys. Shout out to you, Mama Deb. She says, oh, let her drop her bomb off first. Man, these F-16s are out today dropping these bombs, guys. Shout out to you, Mama Deb. Dropped a $20 Cash App. Showing the love once again on the channel. Mama Deb is the longest sponsoring person on this entire channel. She's been sponsoring since over a year now, guys. She's been hooking it up in here. So I appreciate the love, Mama Deb, you've shown this channel. I appreciate you being a moderator for this channel. And I appreciate everything else that you've done for this channel. Thank you for your support, girl. I appreciate that. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you. Showing the love in the house, guys. I appreciate you guys. This does let me know that you guys enjoy this community and what the work that I do for this community. I know it might not seem like it's very hard from what you guys see, but trust me, guys, I put a lot of work and energy into what this channel is. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Jerem says, in Sacramento, they say 98% of street pills are laced with fent. One pill kills. Guys, do you guys see that comment on the screen? 98% of these pills you guys are getting off the streets. Not you guys, because I'm not saying everybody's in active addiction, obviously. I know most people on this channel are on Suboxone. So that's the chance you have of getting a fentanyl pill. And if you don't have tolerance to fentanyl, guys, and you go buy one of these fake pills, that's it. Is it really worth it? Is your life so bad to where you need to roll the dice of 98% that could kill you? It's not that bad, guys. I know we all have shitty days, but those days go and they come and they go, right? It's just part of life. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, the stuff that I'm talking about. But that's some big dice, man. I appreciate the stats there, Jerem. Oh, shit. FMD in the house. Good to see you hopping on here, brother. He says, I'm sorry for everything, and I hope everyone is okay. Actually, not everyone is okay. Fentanyl Anonymous, FMD. I hope you're doing okay, my friend. I'm glad to see you hopping on here. And there's a lot of people who have recently relapsed FMD. So Brandon was talking about it on here earlier. So I hope you're doing okay, Florida man. Glad to see you in here, my friend. And just keep your head up, brother. Keep your head up. You're going to be all right. Shannon says, yeah, 0.25 milligrams or less. Oh, okay, now I remember. Sorry, Shannon. Sometimes I got to be reminded, even though we just talked. I think it was Sunday or last Wednesday. So, okay, so I love that. So here, guys, Shannon, I remember her situation now. She's been tapered down to 1/4 milligram for a while now. And since I believe she said she's not working right now, she decided that now is a good time for her to try to jump off. So, there's never really there's never going to be the perfect time to get off Suboxone. But if you're where Shannon is and you have a bunch of time in recovery and you've tapered down to a small dose, we just seen somebody said that they jumped off of 16 milligrams. So it can be done, guys. It's just crazy how different it is for us, because 1/4 milligram for me was hard to get off of too. When I jumped off, whatever year that was, it was hard for me too. And to see people that can do it from 16 milligrams, that just goes to show you guys how different we all are. Because the thought of jumping off of 16 milligrams to me, after knowing what it was like to come off of 1/4 milligram, it blows my mind that people can do that. Promise you guys you can do it. Made it to day 7 before and gave in this time. I'm done for good. After a week and a half, it gets a lot better. Yeah, Zach, please keep checking in with us. I know that, it seems like the thing that really gets people is the pause or the lack of energy over the long haul. So just really be careful for that, brother. I know that you're probably feeling really optimistic right now, but just be carefully optimistic from here, I would say. But shout out to you for making it 10, I think you said 10 days off 16 milligrams. Absolutely crazy. Tara says, keep up the hard work, Dan. Yes, keep it rolling, my friend. Keep it rolling. Yeah, Marky says, no more sorries, Dan. Yeah, Dan, you don't have to apologize to anybody, brother. You're good, brother. You're good. You don't owe anybody anything, my friend. And none of us do, right? So FMD says, I'm sorry for being gone so long. You're good, brother. You're all good, my friend. Just do what you got to do, my friend. You know what you got to do. Oops, I made a mistake. I took a shot at 4 milligrams, but the pain came in and found my old psychiatrist. He gave me Subutex in 2023. Jordan. What's Jordan, Mikey? Hey, Dan. Wow, guys, I'm so far behind. Frick. Oh, it drives me crazy that I can't stay up in the comments. Jack, what's up, Jack? Good to see you in here. Says, it took me 4.5 months to feel normal last time. Now here I am again. I feel like such a failure. There's a lot of people who are struggling right now, Jack. So you're doing what you can do, right? That's all we can do, guys. One day at a time. One day at a time. It's so easy to get overwhelmed by thinking about the big picture of our recovery, when the truth is, all that matters is this moment right now. The moment that you're watching in this computer screen, wherever you are, whenever it is, this is really all that matters. The past don't fucking matter no more. It's gone. It ain't ever going to come back again. So whatever you did in the past, let that shit go and focus on right now, baby. Right now. Fuck the future and fuck the past. What can you do in this moment to make your life headed on the right track, right? Everybody fucks up. You don't owe anybody any apologies. You don't owe anybody shit. And I'm talking to every one of you who are listening right now. What can you do today to put your life on a better path? That's all that matters. Marky. Marky says, gently massage the like button if you would. Yes, guys, please massage that baby. We have 32 likes. The record is 50, and I know that we can get there, guys. I know we can get there. We are already over halfway to the record for the likes, and I would appreciate it, guys, if you haven't yet done so. Dang that, baby. So Jack says, just being back on subs, Kratom extract shots took me out this last time. And that, I don't know if I can go that far off right now, but there is something that I wanted to talk about with the Kratom shots, but I'm already too far behind, so I'll have to touch on that next time. But yes, the Kratom shots, guys, please stay away from that stuff. Please, please, please stay away from the Kratom shots, guys. Extremely high power stuff, very addictive. And we have heard time and time again that these Kratom shots, they're no good. They're no good, guys. I'm not ashamed for being on subs, not at all. I just have bad side effects from them. So what are the side effects that you're having, and what's your dose that you're taking? Because so much of the Suboxone experience comes down to what dose you're on. You know, it's I've said it before, guys, it's a different experience for somebody who's taking, say, 24 milligrams of Suboxone and somebody who's taking 1 or 2 milligrams. It's totally different. It literally feels like it's a different substance that you're taking. If you're taking 24 milligrams of Suboxone, if you're taking 1, 2 milligrams or something low like that, it's not even comparable to what you feel like. And the side effects too. The side effects are directly related to how high of a dose you're on. So something to think about for you guys who are interested in tapering, or you started tapering. Whatever side effects you're getting, mostly it's headaches, constipation, sex issues. Those things usually get better as you taper your dose down, guys. Thanks, you're very encouraging. My doctor says the same thing. I'm just tired of having no emotion and senses of feeling numb, but sober life is great. 11 months clean and sober. That's awesome, 510. Awesome stuff. Congratulations to you. Jack says, I've heard of the shot, but I can't afford it by a long shot. So Jack, if you're unemployed by chance, check with you can probably get on your state insurance free of charge, and they'll likely cover it, the shot for you free of charge. Do you have health insurance? Have you called your health insurance to see what they say about the shot? A lot of people assume that their shot is not going to be covered by their health insurances, but there's more and more people who are finding out that their insurance will actually cover a lot of the shots. So guys, if you haven't checked in yet and you're struggling with tapering, or you don't want to go through with the taper, call your insurance, see what they say. And remember that, I always forget the name of it now. Basically, the generic Brixadi is coming out. It's going to be a cheaper version of the Sublocade shot. It's coming out in a few months, guys. So hang tight, hang tight. Yes, Kyle said it right there. I don't know what you have for health insurance, but more companies are starting to cover it. Yes, that's true. Holy moly, guys. Look at that comment on the screen. Jack says, I blew up my life with those extracts. I spent tens of thousands of dollars in months. Look at that fucking comment, guys. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, guys. Tens of thousands of dollars on a freaking Kratom shot. Stay fuck away from this shit, you guys. Do not mess with the Kratom shots. This is serious shit. You guys seen the serious health problems that Mama Cindy has been trying to figure out, and they can't figure it out. Stay away from the Kratom shots, guys. I'm going to continue warning you guys as we go. So I'm sorry for my normies. Stay away from Kratom shots. Extracts are dangerous and your tolerance goes sky high. Yes, your tolerance will go fast high on the shots, guys. Fast. I love these comments you guys are putting today, guys. I know I'm so far behind in the comments. So I'm going to have to skip some comments here, but I'm going to scroll through here. I got to do better at getting caught up in the comments here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Kim, you still up in here? I haven't seen you for a little bit. Making sure you're still in here, girl. Not every day is a highlight. There should be a low night reel, Tara says. Your efforts on this channel has saved and improved many lives, mine included. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Tara. Yee. I like that comment. That might be my favorite comment of the day so far here. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, guys, I put a lot of work into this channel. I really do. A lot of time goes into what I think about and what I talk about. And it might not look like it, like I said earlier, but trust me, guys, this channel is on my mind all day long. All day long. And your guys' when my people are out there struggling, like I think about you guys all the time and I feel bad for you guys. And I wish that I could reach through the freaking camera and just give you a big fucking hug and just say, come on, man, it's going to be all right. We'll go through this shit together. But unfortunately, I can't be there to, you know, to do that for each and every one of you like I wish I could. Damn, Jack. Oh man, at my worst 10, I wrecked my finances and life savings. I'm barely scraping by to see a sub doctor these days. Shit. See, and I've been hearing more and more people that have been in active addiction to Kratom and they've went to Suboxone and now they're like trying to put their life back together. I've heard that more and more, guys. I'm definitely going to go check that out. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully things start looking up better for you, Jack. I'm still looking for the amount, the Suboxone dose you're on it. If you already posted it, just wait for me and I'll see the comment. Callie Love in the house. What up, Callie? Good to see you, girl. Stopping in here once again. Good to see you, Callie Love. How many extract shots did you do a day? I'll put it in the addiction calculator, Mikey says. Let's see. Jack, keep us updated. I love hearing freedom stories about the shop. Rolling. Keep the doggies rolling. Paisley, looks like you changed your profile picture. Jack, I like those glasses you got. That's awesome. I love when ladies wear glasses. Let's see here. So touching on Paisley's comment again. So it sounds like she took her last Sublocade shot, was scheduled to go again today, but she's not going. So how many shots did you get in total, Paisley? All right, I'm slowly making progress on the comments, guys. We're at an hour and a half. We're going to go for about another hour, okay, guys? So if you're in this comments and if you're just in here hanging out and you're wanting to say hello, please say hello, guys, before you miss out on saying hi to your people. Mama Deb says there's nothing wrong with 2 milligrams of subs. Just relax and take your time. Perfect comment right there. I know there's a huge group of you guys who are right around that 2 milligram dose, 1 milligram, 2 milligram dose. And it can start to feel like, okay, when's the end of this road? And remember, guys, you have to know where you're at in your recovery. Don't push this shit. Because you're walking that fine line and you don't want to fall off, if you know what I'm saying. .25 is impressive. Yes, it is, Kai. Yes, it is, Kyle. Sivan, what's up, girl? How you been? Did you get the Sublocade shot? What's up? What's up? Oh, she says I'm getting my Sublocade shot. It's very interesting seeing how everybody spells Sublocade. She says getting my Sublocade shot on August 14th. Super nervous. You gonna be all right, girl. What's the dose? Did you get the doses all figured out? Hopefully you align yourself with the dose between now and then if you're not already at the right dose. Drop us the doses if you can. Oh, she tried to correct herself. She still spelled it wrong. I just mess with you, girl. You know I love teasing you over here. I see a lot of people spell Sublocade like that. Sublucad. And it's actually Sublo. Sublocade. I got to mess with you guys because people always correcting me. It's like, not buprenorphine, it's buprenorphine. Got the grammar police over here, Kev. I'm the grammar police today. But I see it a lot. There's a lot of people. A lot of people spell Sublocade so different than you think that it would be. So I'm just messing with y'all, though. I know what y'all talking about. Just like you guys always know what I'm talking about when I say something wrong, and that happens a lot. So there we go. Here's somebody who said something good about Kratom. So Fun with Furry Friends says, and I love seeing your puppy picture on there every time you make a comment. It says, I love Kratom. It helped me get off Suboxone. So there's somebody who has a positive experience with Kratom, right, guys? It's not always doom and gloom when it comes to Kratom. If you can stay away from the shots, if you can calculate your doses and keep track and keep your doses low, it could just be just like that, right? It could be something that's a grace for somebody and savior for somebody. So just know, the guys, that, and I always say this too, guys, if you take Kratom to get off Suboxone, your Suboxone withdrawal hasn't started yet. You guys know this. I think we talked about this last week, Fun, if I can remember right. So it's all good, though. If you're feeling good about it, then that's all that matters, guys. That's all that fucking matters around here, all right? There have been other people who we've shown you on this channel that used kratom powder responsibly in very small doses to help get them through their Suboxone withdrawal. So if you use the stuff responsibly, it can get you a ways. But we're hearing more and more people that go to the shots. It's downhill big time and quick when you go to the shots, guys. So just stay away from the shots if you're ever going to mess with Kratom. I suggest you guys don't do it. And I say, if it's between Suboxone and Kratom, my opinion is Suboxone is the better alternative because of the longer half-life. That's just my opinion, though. Other channels, other people might have different opinions, okay, guys? And we just had a awesome sponsorship. kgsmith just sponsoring the live stream for today, guys. I appreciate the love, kgsmith, once again, girl. kgsmith dropping bombs up in here lately, guys. Shaboom. KG says, I know how hard you work for this channel. Thank you, kgsmith. I appreciate the consistency, the love you've shown this channel. It's incredible, girl. So thank you. I appreciate you sharing your Butrans experience with others and your progress with others. And I'm just really happy that you found this channel. So thank you, KG Smith, for the $25 Cash App. Baby. Ooh, baby. Let us know how that super glue works out too. Did you hear what the people said earlier about the shit? What's it called again? I want to say electrician's tape, but it's the medical grade tape. What's it called, guys? Sometimes I get that wrong. Just like I was just giving someone shit for how they were spelling that, and then I get that wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about. KG, let us know if that works better for you than the super glue does. And I applaud you for not getting frustrated and just giving up on Butrans like that. Because like I said, guys, I think it's an incredible idea. And I applaud you for doing that. Zach says, yeah, Kratom has helped so many. Yes, it has, guys. So I know it sounds like I'm always kind of punking out Kratom, but if you can use it responsibly, then it might be able to help you through the other side of a low dose Suboxone jump. Don't try messing with Kratom if you're on higher doses of Suboxone, guys. It's not going to touch your receptors, anything like Suboxone does. Suboxone is a stronger substance, generally speaking. And I have to just say once again why I think Suboxone is the better alternative to Kratom, because it's a longer half-life. Plus, it has the blocking effects of blocking. If you take Loratab or Oxy or whatever, it will block that. And that won't happen if you take Kratom. It doesn't block it like Suboxone does. Suboxone has a ceiling effect. Right? There's a few different reasons why I think the Suboxone is the better idea if you had to choose from one of the two. But yes, Kratom, some people say it's like all natural. It's leaves. It's just from the coffee family. I don't know really, exactly where it comes from. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that a lot of you are telling me that you've had issues with Kratom shots. Babies. So Savon's got to drive for a while. She'll check back in 20. All right, girl, we'll be here. We'll be here. Drive safe. Drive safe. So still on Kratom. It's been 30 days since I stopped Suboxone. I plan to use Kratom for another few weeks. So yeah, check in with us. Let us know how that goes. Very interested to hear how it is getting off of Kratom. Be patient with yourself, my friend. Be patient with yourself. And thanks for the update. I appreciate that. Jack says, thanks, Kevin. You're helping me truly. Yeah, thanks for being here and thanks for sharing with us what you're going through, Jack. I can't believe I've never heard of Kratom until this channel, Kyle says. Wow, dude. Yeah. That is kind of surprising. What does Kratom do exactly? Just stop the opiate withdrawal? Question mark. Yeah, pretty much. It hits on the same receptors as opiates and Suboxone do, so it makes sense why it does what it does. It's not an opiate itself, but it basically just patches your way through. And some people have used, I think I've used Kratom before when I've ran out of Suboxone. It patched me through to the other side. Like if if you can't get to your doctor or whatever happened, you guys get into jam, Kratom is much better than going to fentanyl. I'll never disagree with that. Yes, guys, go get some Kratom if you need it to keep you away from the fentanyl or the H or whatever. Wow, Scott says, I believe it. I was paying $20 a piece for OPMS gold extract. $20, dude, for a shot of Kratom. Man, almighty, oh man. That can add up so fast. Peter, what's up, Peter? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you in here. Sorry I'm so far behind, guys. Oh, I'm actually not as far behind as I thought I was. 34. Nope. I'm getting more caught up as we go here, guys. Just a quick side note. We've got 35 likes. 21 people in here hanging out. Please smash that like button, guys. We got to at least try to get that to at least 40 today. I know we could probably get to 50, but please, guys, if you haven't yet done so, I hate asking for likes, but it does help other people who need this information find the channel. 35 likes, guys. We still got 20 people in here hanging out. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I think Kimmy took off. She probably was sleepy. She had a day at the lake. I remember Matt had liver. Yes. Oh, I just remembered that too. Yeah. Good point, Deb. Deb says Matt had liver problems from Kratom, and that wasn't even the extracts. Yes. And he noticed that too. Like he noticed that something was wrong, and he even went to the doctor, and he was having liver problems, and he didn't even get to the extracts yet, from what I can remember. That's a good point, Deb. Scott says, I would take it in the morning with my coffee and then one after lunch and one on my way home. $60 a day. Oh, dude, that's like a cell phone bill every day that you're spending just for Kratom. or was, I should say. I'm glad you got away from that, Scott. Damn, dude. Damn. You guys see a freaking, I start selling Kratom on my channel. Hey guys, I got some Kratom shots for you. I swear they're not addictive. Want to buy one? Is Kratom not covered by insurance? What do you mean by that, Kyle? I don't think I understand what you mean. As far as like recovery from Kratom, it should just go under the same thing like opiate addiction, really, as far as if I'm understanding what you're saying right. But as far as like getting Kratom from the pharmacy, no, it's definitely not like that. It's stuff that people get at the smoke shop or online vendors is supposedly the best way to do it. Or gas stations, a lot of gas stations sell it. Mikey says, I made a mistake, Kevin, on his reply. What did you do, Mikey? Callie Love says, hugs. Hugs back to you, Callie. Good to see you in here, girl. Any updates on the Sublocade journey, Callie Love? Any regrets or things that you've done differently with your Sublocade? Callie, let us know if you can. Oh, my chair's creaking around, guys. I promise I didn't just fart on here. You guys probably didn't even hear that because this mic only gets what's right here. Let's see. It's not approved by the FDA. I'm getting more caught up. Ideally, we're going to go for like another 35, 45 minutes, guys. Ideally. It's going to be a challenge to get out of here before 3 hours. I know that. It always has been. Just quick side note, guys. I've been killing it in the gym lately. I've been really working on my diet even more. I was, for quite a while, I've been having cravings for cookies at night before bed for whatever freaking reason. So I'm really trying to go max health mode is what I call it, and just try to flip that switch in my brain to where I just get rid of the junk food cravings that come and go. So I grilled a whole bunch of chicken yesterday, and man, it feels so nice to get back in the chicken and rice game. It's been years since I've been eating chicken. So I'm really working on my diet, just trying to get that. It's like I do really good during the day, and then at night, it's like the cookie monster comes out. It's not approved because it's poison, Megan said. Somebody, do you guys, I don't even want to say that. I don't want to scare anybody with the Kratom stuff. So I won't keep harping on the Kratom crowd. If there's anybody in here that is on Kratom, just be careful, guys. Be careful. Jack says 12 milligrams, but it makes me really angry, numb, and no SEX drive. So yeah. I mean, it's a decently high dose you're on there, Jack. So I understand why you feel the way you do. And yes, I would agree that dose would have those effects. So it's usually pretty easy to start tapering down from that higher dose, Jack. You should probably, if you're ready for it, I don't know how long you've been off of Kratom now, or what your thought is, or how stable you are in your recovery at this point. But you can probably chop that down to 8 milligrams pretty dang easily. I remember when I was up around 16, 12 milligrams, I went down to 8 milligrams and I couldn't even tell a difference. I was like, what the hell? That being said, obviously talk to your guys' doctor. I'm not a doctor, so I don't give medical advice, but it's usually the higher you are in the dose of Suboxone, if you're struggling with those things, probably constipation is an issue, I would assume too, Jack. You can usually start to taper down pretty quick just to get you out of the higher dose range, right? So we just had another sponsorship of today's live stream. Kimmy B just sent a whopper $30 showing the love once again. Kimmy B, what's up, girl? What's up? Showing the love, $30, girl. I appreciate that. Firing up the jets. Boom. Kimmy B just dropped a whopper $30 sponsorship of this live stream. Baby. Ooh, baby. Thank you, Kimmy. I thought you were gone for the night, but she's still up in here, obviously. And Kimmy has been one of the biggest sponsors of this channel over the last few months, something like that. I appreciate the consistency, showing some awesome support for this channel. And guys, it does take money to buy the upgrades that I've done to this channel and to pay for the StreamYard and all this other crap. So it does help me be able to pay for those things. And I appreciate you guys who find value in this community and who sit on here and listen to me for 2 or 3 hours twice a week now. We're doing twice a week streams, guys. If you didn't know, we do the normal Wednesday streams that we've done for what? It's been a year and a half, I think. Now we've been doing this every week, guys. I've missed one Wednesday in a year and a half. And that's because I just had to witness a car accident with an animal. So that's the only Wednesday live stream I've ever missed since we've started this. And we now do the Sunday live stream. So if you guys didn't know that, feel free to come chill and hang out with us on the Sunday live streams. Super shout out to you once again, Kimmy B, for showing the love. As always, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, where was that on the comments? Here, babies. You're my babies. All right, my babies, we've got 37 likes on the video, and we still got about 20 people in here. So if you have not yet done so, the likes are free. If you could please smash that like button, it lets other people find this community. Kyle says, that is dedication, brother. We appreciate it. Yes. Yeah. I try not to let you guys hang because I know how hard it is to find channels like this who are consistent, right? So I know that a lot of you do look forward to just getting on here and shooting the shit for a couple hours every week. So I look forward to it too, guys. And I'll try to be as consistent as I can with you. Y'all know that if I was in active addiction, my ass wouldn't be nearly as consistent with these videos, right? You guys know how it is when you get stuck in that lifestyle. It's hard to be consistent with anything. So, yes. My AC is just cranking. Is your guys' AC just going nonstop? I mean, all night long. I have a little AC compressor in my room because I don't want to cool the whole damn house. Because I'm weird like that. Not weird. I guess thrifty, I should say, like that. So I don't want to just leave my whole house AC up all night. So I have just like a personal AC in my room, and it just goes all night long. Do you guys have that going on right now too? It's like over 100 degrees. Justin, what's up? He says, what's up, players? What's up, Justin? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Any updates on your situation, Justin? Let us know. Hopefully you're doing well, my brother. What did Scott say? Oh, y'all giving each other insurance tips. I like that. I like to see that. Scott says subs equal low T, constipation, and tooth decay. I will say I agree 100%. Yes, and yes. Specific, it's all dose dependent too, guys, with that too. Remember, the higher the dose of Suboxone, the lower your testosterone will be, and the lower your SEX drive will be, the worse your constipation will be, and the worse your possible tooth decay will be as well. Hey, Megan, I think you just showed, so I'm not going back for my next shot. Nah, Meg, she's been up in here since, she's always up in here at the start of the show lately. She says, I'm also getting a non-addictive anxiety med in case it goes crappy as well. That would have been my third. Okay, so Paisley only took 2 Sublocade shots, guys. So we will have updates from Paisley going forward. So if you guys want to know what it's like to take 2 shots of Sublocade, hopefully, she doesn't have to commit to that. Obviously, if she has to course correct and adjust from here, that's great. But if all goes well, it sounds like Paisley wants to try to come off at 2 shots. So we will have that information for you guys in the future. So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel, guys. There's actually a lot of, like, I have a really good percentage of people who watch this channel who are actually subscribed to this channel. I was looking at my car channel, my car/motorcycle channel. There's only 1% of people who watch that channel who are subscribed. And I get it, because it's been my other channel is so hit and miss as far as what I post such random stuff on there. I post car videos, how to fix this, how to do that, and then I'll post a motorcycle video. Like, it's all over the place. So I get it. But this channel, I think it's like 60% of you who watch this channel are subscribed. So it's really cool to see the difference in channels and how that works. Hydroxyzine, I do have experience with hydroxyzine for like Suboxone withdrawal, and that does actually help quite a bit. Mikey says, some friend gave me the Kratom shot and I threw it in the garbage right away. Yes, that's the right call there, Mikey. That's the right call, my friend. Just to clarify, guys, I do have experience myself with the Kratom shots, and as Scott says, he blew chunks the very first time he tried Kratom extract and subs. Yeah, that can happen, guys. It can make you sick. It can make you sick. The Kratom extract, for me, made me sick in the past. I have tried the Kratom shots in the past, guys. Just so you guys know, I do have experience with this. I'm not just talking about it just to talk about it. And I do have experience with Kratom as well, Kratom powder. Kyle, there's no way for anybody to know that. So Kyle says, does anybody know how much bupe is released each day from a 100 milligram shot, or is that completely unknown? Yeah, there's no way to figure that out, brother. And even if they did know how much was released, you wouldn't be able to equate it to the equivalent of Suboxone, because of the bioavailability is so different. Just a quick science lesson for you guys if you don't know what I'm talking about with the bioavailability. What that means is when you take Suboxone orally under your tongue, you only get about 30% of the bupe into your blood, versus if you take the Sublocade shot, it's a 100% bioavailability, meaning that you actually get into your blood every milligram that is in the shot, right? But as we all know, the Sublocade half-life is 45 to 60 days. That's a very vague time frame. And what that means is that every shot you take, it takes 45 to 60 days for half of that shot to go away. And then you still have half of it in there. That takes another 45 to 60 days to get that part in half, right? So somebody says it takes, like, I think they said 5 half-lives for something to totally eliminate from your body. So it would be literally impossible for somebody to calculate how many milligrams of Sublocade you get per day. Literally the only way to do it is to hear what other people have taken and how the transition was. And that's why I have everybody who switches to Sublocade, that's the reason I have everybody tell us, what dose of Suboxone were you on, and what dose of Sublocade did you get, and how did that transition go? Like, you guys always hear me say that, and there's a reason for that. That's why. So everybody knows what they can expect, or at least to try to get an idea of what to know what they're going to expect. Got to dim the lights a little bit here. My eyes are starting to hurt. Babies. Sorry, guys, I'm just scrolling through the comments here, getting caught up. Terry says, I heard it. It didn't sound like a fart, though. Okay, good. Kind of sounded like that. Like I would think that people could have thought that. We've been going for 2 hours here, guys. We're going to try to wrap it up in about another half an hour. All right, let's keep it rolling. Keep these doggies rolling. You think we'll be able to shut it down at 2.5 hours today? Sorry, guys. Scrolling through the comments here. Scrolling through the comments. I know I'm so far behind, guys. I'm scrolling. So Kyle says, holy S, this whole time when everyone says Kratom shots, I was thinking injectables. I just looked it up and it's a shot you drink. Rookie hour over here, Kyle. I'm just messing with you, man. But yeah, it's a shot, like a 5-hour energy shot. It's not, we're not talking about putting Kratom in a syringe and putting it in that way. That's definitely not what we're talking about. So if anybody didn't know, when we're talking about Kratom shots, it's like a 5-hour energy shot, like type a little bottle like that. Fox says, Kev, man, I do the same thing, cookies at night. Damn. And the only reason I try to balance it out, because I'll have my egg white shake with it to kind of balance it out. At least I justify it. At least I'm getting some protein and egg whites in with this meal. It's like so stupid. And then it's like, oh, the next morning, sometimes I'll feel like crap. It's almost like a sugar hangover. It's like, bruh, why did you do that? That is so stupid. It's so funny. It's not funny. I don't know why I always say it's funny. It's not funny. It's the weird though how like the sugary stuff, right? It makes us happy for like 5 minutes as we're eating it, if that. And then it's like the rest of the day we're feeling like ass. It's like, oh, why did you do that, you dummy? Oh my gosh, everybody in here thought that when I was talking about Kratom shots that it was literally like an injectable substance. Yeah, guys, wow. I'm sorry. I thought everybody knew what Kratom shots were. Kratom shots are like this, guys. Maybe not this thick, obviously, but just like the 5-hour energy, you crack the top and you drink it. That's what That's what we're talking about when we say Kratom shots. Definitely not putting something right here, right? That's not what we're talking about here. So for you Kratom rookies out there, when we talk about Kratom shots, we're talking about the 5-hour energy looking drinks. That's three people in a row said they thought they had no idea what we were talking about, basically. They thought it was injections. Grilled chicken is awesome with salad. Damn, I haven't had a salad for a long time. Now you're making me craving a salad with chicken in it. Sounds really good. Almost caught up in the comments, guys. I'm scrolling. Megan says, I look forward to being here too. I'm not a very social person at all, but I feel magnetized to be here. I love that. I love that, Meg. Thank you. That's an awesome comment right there. Thank you. We're glad you're here. It's almost kind of like you found your family that you knew you never had, huh? When you find this kind of community, it's like, wait, there's actually a group of people out here who've gone through what I've gone through. Like, this is awesome. Where have you guys been? No AC there, Deb? What? Oh, hell no. I would be in a cold shower like 4 times a day if I did not have AC. I cannot stand to be like hot and muggy. Oh, gosh. I get so grumpy when I'm hot and sweaty. I can't do it. No AC either, Fox said. Damn, y'all got no AC? What? How hot is it over where you guys are at? Like, what's the temperatures getting up to? Feels like a dirty sauna outside, Meg said. When Kevin said about withdrawing, I've never gone through sub withdrawal, Jordan was saying about subs with his stomach issue pain. Yeah. Not everybody has the stomach issues that Jordan was talking about. I'm just going to leave that comment on the screen. Marky the comedian up in here. Kev, just starting OnlyFans, bro. No way. Would you subscribe to it, Marky? Oh, man, that's freaking hilarious. Let's see. Shannon says, how does the hydroxyzine help? Any other meds that can help with withdrawal? So for me, hydroxyzine was kind of like a low grade Xanax, like a low power Xanax is kind of it's how I would explain it. I don't have a ton of experience with Xanax, but man, that stuff is strong, and it knocked me on my butt the few times I did try it. But for me, it just really kind of calms you down. And for me, I would imagine that it would help with your blood pressure. And for many people, when they get anxiety, their blood pressure goes up. That's kind of like what's going on for a lot of people, right? So for a lot of people, the hydroxyzine can just kind of help calm you down. If you're really anxious, especially when going into withdrawal, I think that hydroxyzine is a good, and I've talked to Dr. Chris Park about that as well. And I think he uses that sometimes as well. So it can kind of just help the anxiety when going into withdrawal, or even when you're not in withdrawal, right? It can definitely help people out. Mikey says, I got the first shot in 2023. You were always right, Kevin. The lower you were on, the better you feel. I never liked the 8 milligrams. Yeah, a lot of people will take higher doses of Suboxone thinking that the more they take, the better they're going to feel. When in fact, a lot of times it's going to feel better to be on lower doses and take lower doses, right? A lot of the times, a higher dose stuff can just make you feel foggy and tired and sluggish and confused. And somebody said angry earlier. I think Jack said that. When I had my buddy Lee on, I posted a short recently of what he said it was like for him to take Suboxone with no Suboxone tolerance. He said that he was hard to put together thoughts. He felt agitated, uncomfortable. These are all feelings that he had for somebody who's never taken Suboxone. That's what he felt, and it was awesome to hear him put that into words. Mikey says it does help with itching too, hydroxyzine. I haven't heard about that. That's cool. We've got 38 likes on the video, guys. Still have 20 people in here hanging out. Please, guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, please do that. Please do that, guys. I know I'm behind here. Old rookie Scott says. So Paisley says, sorry guys, I'm going out fishing for my dad's birthday. Just got on the boat. Oh, have fun on the boat. We haven't decided on an anxiety med yet. We're going to figure it out this week. Just had doctor appointment and they're talking with the sub doctor. So awesome, Paisley. Yeah, I hope that you're not worried that you're going to somehow just go into withdrawal just because you skipped your shot today. You trust me, you'll be covered for a while. So don't even worry about that stuff right now. Maybe prepare for it for possibly in the future. But for right now, I would just go live your life, Paisley. You're going to be just fine. And remember that the half-life of the medication, it takes at least 45 days for half of your last shot to go away. So it's not going to just fizzle out at the 30-day mark just because they prescribe it that way. You'll have some coverage for a while, but keep us in the update, Paisley, and let us know what your doctor decides to do with you there. Side note, I do think that hydroxyzine would be something that maybe you would ask your doctor about, Paisley. Probably stay away from GABA, I would say. Some people, also Dr. Chris Park also talks about, I think he says clonidine a lot. Something like, is it clonidine? Yeah, clonidine. He recommends clonidine for withdrawal too. But where you're coming off of Sublocade, I wouldn't expect as strong. I'm just saying worst case scenario, if you did run into some sort of withdrawal, I wouldn't suspect that it would be as bad as coming off of Suboxone. That being said, it's different for everybody, guys. So what I'm saying is probably don't have your doctor give you like the full, strongest something that they would give somebody who's cold turkeying Suboxone. And I think hydroxyzine would be a good fit for that. Not medical advice, guys. And no, I'm not a doctor. Let's see. My taper goes better in the winter. The Florida heat is no joke. Yes, I've made videos about that in the past, guys. If you're tapering or if you're planning a jump, think ahead and think about how you do in the hot months. Do you hate summer? If you do, probably not the best time to come off Suboxone, right? If you hate winter, probably not the best time to come off Suboxone when you're already if you know you're going to be kind of agitated or depressed. If you know you're depressed, and some people have seasonal depression. If you know you're going to be depressed, then probably plan around that for your tapering or your jumps. Do whatever you can to make your life a little bit easier when you do this stuff. Siobhan says, "Hey, I'm back. What's up, girl? What's up?" So it sounds like, Siobhan, if you could answer, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier. If you could let us know what dose of Suboxone you're currently on and what dose of Sublocade you're going to go to. Let us know what the doc has planned for you there. Also, Savannah, I haven't heard or seen anything from your sister. How's she doing with the Kratom? Good to get an update on her. If you could tell me, Savannah, I know that you're closer to the channel than she is. I haven't heard from her for quite a while, so hopefully she's doing okay with the Kratom. Kyle says, I think, oh, hold on, I'll get to you in a sec, Kyle. Just a minute, buddy. Basically says to try and figure out what would be best. Doctor to try to figure out what would be best. Okay, so she was just adding on to her last. Let's see. So Kyle says, I think you missed my question earlier. When I take a drug test and it comes back negative for bupe, that should mean I am completely past the withdrawal stage, correct? I would say no. I would say no to that, my brother. And why I say that is because the bupe tests, most of them, they only test down to a certain level, right? There's like a cutoff. And for Mama Deb, I would think it was around 0.5 milligram when she stopped being positive on the bupe tests. So does that make sense what I'm saying? So she was still on a little bit of Suboxone, but she was testing negative, right? And she still went through withdrawal when she got off, but she was still under the radar, so to speak. She can probably comment on that if she hasn't already. So hopefully that makes sense, right? So if you're on the shot and you take, and you take the bupe test, if it comes back negative, that doesn't mean for sure you're just fully out of the woods. That just means your doses are really low. Your dose is really low. If you really need to be sure and you want to know 100% sure if you're fully off bupe, then you'll need to have a blood test done. Northern Maine gets up to 90, but it's cooler at night. Oh, I bet that's probably nice at night. Probably like, 70s or something like that. Oh, there's Kimmy. She's still in here hanging out. All right, all right. Good to see you still here, Kimmy. Kimmy B, yeah. 5:20. So we've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes, guys. We're going to try to wrap it up in about 15 minutes. So please drop your comments, drop your questions, concerns, anything like that. I'm going to try not to go 3 hours today. I know some people hate that I go so long on the streams. Just a quick side note, guys, remember that you can change the settings when you're listening to this to 2x and you'll get through the information twice as fast. It'll be like listening to me in fast motion, baby. So it sounds like Paisley's up in the same area that Mama Deb is in. I'm getting caught up in the comments. Ooh, ooh. Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget, go. You guys remember that? Go ahead and date myself there. So here we go. So she says, my update, August 14th is my shot with Dr. Ken Starr, and I started reducing on my own and started gabapentin, and that seems to really help with balancing of emotions. I started reducing on my own. So what's the doses at, Savon? What's the doses? If you've already told me the doses, just be patient. I'll get to you guys. And I'm sorry that I'm behind in the comments. If you guys ever hear me ask a comment and you've already answered, then just wait for me to catch up to you. That we don't have to type it in twice. Oh yeah, Mikey responded to Savon's message about being nervous about the shot. Yeah, guys, a lot of people are nervous, and I understand the nervousness when switching to the shot. I get it, but soon you'll look back and be like, oh man, I can't believe I was all nervous. A lot of people, when they get started on it and get smoothed out on Sublocade, they're like, dang, I was tripping over nothing. Savon says, started my channel, only one video. It's a mixture of my health journey. Today I'll be doing one of me just kind of introducing myself. So it's the same channel as she's posting under right here. I'll post that up for you guys. If you guys want to go check her channel out, it sounds like she's starting to make, or she made her first YouTube video. So that's awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, guys. Go check her out. Go check her out. That's Savon, if you guys didn't know. The girl on the screen right there. Kyle says, I was just in Maine for work a few weeks ago. So it sounds like a lot of people up there in the Maine area. Surrounding Mama Deb. Make sure you say hi to Mama Deb while you're up in Maine. Yes, good point there. Megan says, if you have low blood pressure, be careful with clonidine. Yes, that's a good point. Especially if you're on something like Suboxone too, because that's can also slow things down, right? And if you have alcohol, that's another thing. Like you can really kind of slow breathing down. And so be careful, guys. If you're adding multiple things together, just be careful. Talk to your doctor about it. My babies. 5:16. I'm only like 8 minutes behind here, guys. I'm getting caught up. Kyle's only 30 minutes away from Deb. Kai, did you test negative? Question mark. Megan says, I have low blood pressure and I ended up face planting unconscious. That's scary after 2 days of clonidine. Whoa. Yeah, that's scary. Sounds like a lot of you guys are from like the same areas on here, seeing you guys talking about this stuff. Okay, yeah. If you have any more questions about that stuff in the future, Kyle, just let me know, brother. I've looked into a lot of this, and I'm sure you probably have looked into it too, but I have researched a lot of this stuff. For more information on that, Kyle, you can look into, there's a cutoff. You're looking for the cutoff of the bupe tests. I think the more expensive tests will measure lower on your cutoff, on the cutoff, that as far as what it will pick up, how much is in your urine. So I want to say, if I can remember right, I was looking at some, I think it said like 5 nanograms and 10 nanograms, like meaning that it'll catch that much more in your system, if that makes sense. Anastasia Phoenix, what is up? Good to see you. Says, hey, I'm almost 2 months off subs and going strong. I love to see that, and I love to see you hopping back up in here, Anastasia. Where you been, girl? Where you been? Where have you been? Good to see you. Congratulations, 2 months off Suboxone. We're gonna go have to put the trophy in the chat for Anastasia. I know that's been a while coming. I remember when you were frustrated a while ago with your taper. So congratulations. Sounds like you made it to the other side. Keep fighting the good fight, and we are happy to hear that. Put that comment on the screen. Great comment. Great comment. Congratulations, Anastasia. Baby. All right, there we go. There we go. Mama Deb says, yep, it was a light negative since 0.5 milligram, but the light got darker every week. And that's another thing too, is with the light being like barely visible, like that's a thing that people look for is, how dark is the line, and that can tell you supposedly, and Mama Deb confirms that it gets a little darker the closer towards negative you get. So if you're out there doing the tests, just something to think about. And you can also do a YouTube search for bupe drug tests, and you can kind of see, I think there's some people that showed what it's like, or even other drug tests. It shows you kind of like what to look for. Kyle says, yeah, still positive, Fox. We'll probably try again in a month or two. I got 5 tests in a pack. That sounds like a great plan there, Kyle. Yep. Yeah, don't obsess yourself, guys, especially if you're on Sublocade. Be patient with yourself. It does take a good amount of time for that stuff to fully wear out of your system. So I know you might feel like you don't feel anything, and that's how it's supposed to be when you're on Sublocade. You're supposed to feel steady and normal all day. So you can start to think that it's gone because you feel so normal. And I get that. Trust me, I know. Okay, so there we go. Here we go. Whatever, Kev. She says 100 milligrams, trying to get down to 4 milligrams. I'm at 6 milligrams. Yeah, so you can definitely do that, Savon. I remember I think you were even lower than that a little while ago. I don't know if you heard me ask about your sister a little bit ago, Savon. How's she doing? How's your sister doing? So it sounds like Savon's going to go from 4 milligrams to the 100 milligram Sublocade shot. And that should be a pretty good transition. Honestly, maybe even a little bit lower, Savon. Maybe 3 milligrams if you can. 3 milligrams to 100 milligrams. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going off of my experience, first of all, and what I've heard other people talk about. So I would think anywhere around 3 to 4 milligrams would be about the sweet spot. I'm excited to hear how it goes, Saban. I'm excited. I know it's kind of been a long time coming. Sherry says, how many milligrams are the Kratom capsules? I'm asking because my nephew is taking 10 of them at a time. He keeps telling me they're all natural. Man almighty. So just to kind of, what's up, Sherry? Good to see you in here, girl. So just to correct you on that. So it's not milligrams that you're looking for when you're talking about Kratom, guys. It's grams. So Kratom is measured in different ways. The milligrams are different than the grams, right? So milligrams are just tiny little things. And then the grams are obviously the powder in much bigger doses. Sherry, it depends on what capsules they are. Are they the normal looking size capsules, or are they the big thick ass ones? If they're the huge, really thick capsules that look like they would hurt going down, those are the 1 gram capsules. So if he's taking 10 of the really thick ones, then that's 10 grams at a time. And if he's taking the smaller ones, if my memory serves me right, I think those are 0.6 or 0.7 grams. So that would be, if it's the smaller normal size capsules, then that would be around 7 grams at a time. It's a pretty reasonably high dose, all things considered. Why is he taking them? Was he previously addicted to opiates, or why is he messing with the Kratom, Sherry? Is he trying to come off Suboxone? Like, what's the situation? What's the backstory to him? Yeah, I mean, I think it says on a lot of Kratom packets that it's all natural. You know, it looks super harmless and stuff like that, guys. But we know better, right? Hopefully. And I'm not saying that it's not all natural. I don't know where it comes from. We don't. It's not regulated, so you know, it could say one thing on the package and be something totally different because it's not regulated. Good to see you in here, Sherry. That's about 5 to 6 grams, Peter said. So yeah, I was right around the same area, depending on what size of capsules they are. I'll continue to watch your video later, Kev. All right, Mikey, have a good night, brother. Thanks for hopping in here, and thanks for the sponsorship of today's live stream, brother. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Mikey. Megan, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out in here. We'll see you hopefully Sunday, or if not, next Wednesday. Have a good night, Meg. Hopefully your health starts getting a little bit better. I don't know exactly what's all going on with you, Meg, but hopefully things start looking up for you, girl. Hang in there. We are glad to see you. Whoa, I just seen Savon sent a PayPal. Wow. That would be the first donation to PayPal. How did you even get that, Savon? Shout out to Savon. Just sent a $20 PayPal. Baby. Ooh, baby. Sponsorship coming through here with the bomb. She says, baby, I love supporting my guy and all my peeps. I love y'all. Thank you, Savon. Thank you for the super bomb. Boom. Showing the love up in here again. Thank you, Savon. I appreciate that, girl. Hopefully things are going well. Don't forget to check out her channel, guys. If you guys didn't know, I just mentioned it a little bit ago. She just started a YouTube channel. And all you have to do is click right there on her name, and it should bring you right to her channel. So go check it out. It sounds like she just posted her first video, and she says she needs support. So go show her some love, guys. Her name is right there on the screen right there. You guys can go check her channel out. Maybe one of my mods can post a link to her channel, or she's welcome to post it too, guys. You guys know how it is around here. If some of you guys start a channel, I support you guys too, and I'll send people your way, and we'll get you a little following going on over there, guys. So let me know. Yeah, Marky, she did. Earlier she said she just posted her first video. Mikey, you don't have to apologize for posting a lot of comments, brother. You're good, my friend. Jerem says, what's your channel called, Savon? And it should just be her name. If I'm not mistaken. Kimmy B just posted a link to Savon's channel, guys, so go check her out. Mikey says he just subscribed. Sherry, if you can give me some more information on the Kratom stuff, please. If you haven't yet, I'll get to it in just a moment. Megan says, Sherry, that's what my son told me, and he is still having health effects after 6 months of not taking Kratom. I feel you, Kai says, I really want to get past Sublocade for good and not have to worry about this shit anymore. I feel you, my brother. I feel you. Hang in there. You got this. You got this. Got this, baby. 26. How am I so far behind still? 10 minutes behind. Great comment. Zach says, Butte test will show negative months from when your body is actually done metabolizing and removed stored deposits. I would pay no attention to the Butte test. That's a great comment, Zach. We're coming up on 2.5 hours, guys. We're going to start winding things down here. If you haven't yet, smash that like button. We got almost to 40 likes. I know we can get well over 40 here, guys. There has to be some of you who haven't smashed that like button yet. Marky says he subscribed to you, Savon. I'll go check you out when we get off here too. Kimmy posted a link to your channel, so you should have a little mini following going on over here. And then people who see this on the replay should also see that as well. So good to see you guys that started channel. I love to see what you guys are going through, and I'll follow as good as I can. All right. Deb's also subscribed, so you should have a little mini following going on there, Savon. So keep cranking them videos out, girl, or start cranking those videos out, I should say. Thanks, Kimmy, for posting the link to her channel, baby. Kimmy, are you going to post more updates on your channel as well? Kimmy's got a channel, guys. If you didn't know, hopefully you guys know I posted a link to her channel on my channel recently. So you can also find her channel by just clicking right there on her name. Kimmy B, yeah, baby. Let's see, tearing up. So Savon says she's tearing up over there. Now you must entertain us, Savon. No pressure. Marky says. I'm posting more on my history and update after this. Yes, please post Sublocade videos, Savon. Please post Sublocade videos. We need more people on YouTube talking about this stuff. I posted one of my Depop opening. Just knowing it's a mix of my life, and I'll be sharing my resources and my Ken Star experience. That would be awesome. Yeah, make sure you tell Ken Star I said hello when you see him again. Wish him well for the channel. Scott says, thank you so much for all the hours and hard work you put into this channel, brother. Hell yeah, man. You're welcome, brother. Scott, thank you. I appreciate you recognizing that I do put hard work into this channel. Thank you, Scott. Savant says, I'm not, I'm into that, Scott. And you know I'm starting to get tired when my voice starts going groggy like this. I'm like, I can't talk very good. Look at me getting caught up in shit. I finally did it, guys. Got caught up here. Savant says, love you guys. So she got 5 subscribers over there already. Awesome. Yep. Your first 100 are definitely always the hardest. Your first 10 subscribers are usually always the hardest, and then you slowly gain momentum over the days or months or years. You know, it really depends on what you're talking about over there. You can get a lot of people following you pretty quickly if you talk about the right stuff or the right drama or whatever is going on. It seems like a lot of negativity channels get a lot of subscribers. Or like doom and gloom videos about the car market crashing or house prices crashing. Those channels really pick up quick. I've seen that happen a few times. So let's see here. What do people actually want to hear? Just share your life is really what I always recommend to people who are on YouTube. Just share what you guys are going through. It doesn't have to be like anything, set or anything like that. I mean, my channel has kind of been, my other channel is all over the place, but I would just say share what you're going through, what's important to you, and what you want people to know about you, right? Foxbat just subscribed as well. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to be set on anything. Some people just like to follow and see what you're going through, right? It doesn't have to be set anything like professional. Just hit record and see what happens. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yep. Good plan. Yeah. You don't have to have it all planned out. Just take it one video at a time. You never know. It might take you. Kai just says he followed as well and also followed Kimmy. Yep. Make sure you guys check out Kimmy's channel. She's got a bunch of good videos about Suboxone withdrawal and cravings and stuff like that as well. So go check out Kimmy B, baby. Marky, you're also always so positive. So thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to do what I said. We're going to end this at 2.5 hours today. Please smash that like button. I need to thank the contributors of today before we go. So I'll watch for any final comments if you guys want to drop them now. Like I said, guys, please smash the like button if you can. We're getting close to 50 here today. So I appreciate you guys that showed the love, just smashing the like button. And let's see here. Who do we have contribute here today? Dang. Awesome. kgsmith. What up, girl? You still in here, KG? So we had sponsoring today's live stream. I appreciate you guys showing the love once again. Kimmy B hooked it up with a $30 Cash App baby. KG Smith, $25 Cash App baby. Mama Deb with a $20 Cash App baby. Jeremy G, good to see you in here again, Jeremy G, with $11 Cash App baby. And Mikey with a $20 Cash App. Marky Rizzo with a $5 Cash App. And Savon with a $20 Venmo. I appreciate you guys showing your love to this community, to this channel. I appreciate you guys that have subscribed and followed me over the years. I love y'all. Feel free to chat in the comments as we kind of wind things down with some music, some chill music. And we'll see you guys soon. Love y'all.